Poor Asta. He hasn't woken up at all. You know, we're so gonna beat you once you wake up for making us worry. At least Owen's checking you out, healing you, even though you can't get the curse. But I do remember you saying, wait, 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 who was it? Crap, who did you say? Hey, oh well. Um, yes, Captain. Come out here for a second. We gotta let Marks do his job. Why can't we? Because there's reasons. He's bringing someone. Thank you for obliging on my ask. Yeah. Get it over with, Marks. At least you don't call me Mushroom Head. That's the only reason why I'm here. You didn't call me Mushroom Head. I'll continue with that name if you don't hurry it up. We know it's one of the partisans. We just don't know which one. Wait, that's... who are they? What, you don't remember? It's Asta's old group that he was part of. Apparently there's a witch. She may know something. And plus, Vanessa's one too. So, I'm guessing either she will or Vanessa will. That's all I know from what Vanessa has said. So, and that's what I can remember. She was drunk. Oh, get going. Oh, I already did it while you two were in here talking. It's a girl named Hunter. Oh, yeah, that one. Who's fighting her? Uh, Dorothy. Yeah. Alright. I don't remember. The guy with the sword was fun to fight, though. Hello, it is me, Anime Wheat, or Anime Wheat. Hi, that's me. Um, Here to bring you part 6. Excuse me. Part 6 of What If Asta Had Light and Dark Magic. I got any of these. I'm so sorry. If you had to hear that, which you probably did, probably blew out your eardrums. Very sorry. Um, yeah, hi, it's me. Hello. Part 6 is here, finally. And, yeah. Today we're going over the Witch's Forest arc. quite a fun one, quite a fun one. See, I know last time I probably didn't make Asta seem that injured, even though he very much was. See, over the time, ever since they got back, he has not awakened because of a curse. Kind of like in canon, how Veto broke his arms and put a curse on them to where healing magic and whatnot wouldn't work on it, right? He did that in this timeline, but with the injuries that Asta has, they are much worse. Um, he's also depleting in mana quite rapidly, but with the help of magic items and other people's mana, he is still very much alive. But they can't really do that forever. So it kind of works as a absorption thing to where he has to absorb it, right, to actually keep being alive. You get my point. But yeah, I want to say this background noise. I am currently outside, as you all know, usually am. Um, I can't control them. I will try to edit this down if I find the time to. Currently, I'm gonna be doing something today and tomorrow, um, in like my personal life. Okay, not on this. But I want to say this: I am working on something. Well, going to be starting to work on something very soon. That's gonna be very cool. Okay. Now, given it's not gonna be good by any means, but it's gonna be something. Okay. So, I guess without a further ado, let me get a drink of water, and I think you should probably too, and then we can actually get in this video. Okay. I want to say this. I've been rewatching Fairy Tale recently for like a second rewatch, or my first rewatch of it. Currently on the like the Loxus's like Fairy Tale battle arc where Loxus returns, not returns, but yeah, returns. And Mike, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to give much spoilers if you haven't watched Fairy Tale yet. And if you haven't, I fully recommend you do. Okay? Fully recommend it. But either way, I fully recommend Fairy Tale. Would you all like to see a Fairy Tale based What If? Like What If Natsu? Would that be cool? As like a thing I do separate from like my three main ones? Would that be cool? Like every once in a while I'll come back to it, upload it, like make a video, upload it, right? Would that be cool? I know it's a long story with multiple different arcs, but is that something you would like to see? Because personally, I would kind of like to do it, right? Personally would, because I don't believe much people do a what if Natsu, because I don't, like Fairy Tail gets a lot of bad rep, But a lot of people love it, like myself. But the question is, would you like to see it? I mean, given I might make it one day either way, even if y'all don't. This is one of the occasions where I not upload, like put a poll out on my community post tab. So go check over there. I'll be posting it here. Well, it's probably already out. Okay, probably already out. So go check that out. Please do. And it's been 10 minutes already. Okay. I believe it is time for us to get into this right now. So there's been a little bit of a time skip. Excuse me again. We're gonna skip through time. It took a minute to actually get things set up for a questioning. But I mean, they would have to bring her there, so not a questioning, but getting her ready for transport to the like injured, like the hospital, right? They're so loud. Anyways, um, it would take a little bit for them to actually get her there. So while that would happen, Dr. Owen would be still trying to do something, and people would bear like magic items would be well, mana holding items would be like hooked up to him, or mana holding things, devices, kind of like packet, like blood bags in our real life world. Um, Basically, what they would be like devices that would hold mana to put into a person so that they don't run out of it. Okay. So once they would arrive with their prisoner, this being Hunter, purple hair, um, not as much like when they capture, well, they would probably make her change clothes, huh? Yeah, probably in some type of like not in some type of like striped prison uniform, right? But she would rip hers into a crop top just because, like, hey, you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna wear this like I want to wear it, right? That's how she would act in there. But either way, as they would arrive, she would see Asta in this terrible condition, and she would leap at him, basically. Like, and she would start to tear up, just like, oh my god, who did this? She would start questioning them, right? Just starting to question them as they would try to be telling her, calm down, we'll tell you on what happened, and blah, 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 right? Eventually, they would tell her still being angry, but she would calm down, looking at his condition. She would say, there's nothing I can do with my magic. But I know someone who could. I really don't want to go back, though. Given she never really cared about me, so I don't think I could be the answer for this, but she had this girl captured. I don't remember her name, but the Queen of the Witches, all of our mother base, our mother, she she had this girl trapped in a tower in a cage. A lot of people have said, and I've saw personally. After I saw that, I left. But either if she's still there or something like that, she would do it. Do you mean me, a drunken um, Vanessa, would walk like up to her since she was there? Um, my name is Vanessa. Girl, don't do it. I will break these handcuffs and I will kick you. I will beat you in the next week, okay? I'm not in the mood. I doubt any of us are from your stupid obsession, okay? Now, given, don't get me wrong. I I delve into the world of drinking myself, but geez, you're a mess. Well, sorry. Then they would start to have an argument about this. Vanessa would say a lot of things, as would Hunter. Them both saying their things, and Vanessa would say, I guess I could convince her, but I doubt I could. She didn't like me either. She only liked my magic. I forgot she was drunk. um, as this would all be happening, and nearly to the end, Nebra would arrive, just with like flowers and just random knickknacks and just a jewelry. Like it was like a gift for Asta, right? That she was leaving for. Like she's been waiting, and she would go to open the door and say, "Of course he's." She would look around the room as they would all look at her. She would say, "I'll come back later. I'm not gonna deal with this." And she would just walk out of the building and just look through the window with her magic, just floating upwards with her mist magic somehow. Just maybe like spider threads, just kind of like Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I can do whatever I can. But yeah, just watching out the window. Man, Asta's got some fangirls, huh? Uh, when you all better hope Arya doesn't find out about this. That hothead will get so angry you're touching up on her mans. And then two of the two Silva women would both say, "Who's she?" And Noah would go, "All right, her." Stupid wrench. Hey, don't call the boss that. High class wannabe. What is their connection? And what is your connection with Asta as well? I don't know. He's like a brother, honestly. He's quite a fun guy. Uh, I've known him for 10, 12 years? Something like that. 10, 12 years, I think. Yeah. So, brother like figure. Um, Good guy. I mean, he's cool and anything, but I don't see him like that. I already got a girlfriend, man. Girl. Okay? So, you're okay. I'm not kind of steal your crush or anything. Jeez. But what is his connection with Arya? Oh, they were butt buddies. What? What does that mean? Oh, they used to do it all the time. They're very loud. From what my understanding is, she kind of just forced herself on him, saying like she'd go into like this big monstrous like how we first like how Natsu Gray and Happy see Urza, like this big monstrous like person, like this monster, and she would go, "I'm tired of waiting. Wah, you're mine now. Wah." Now, given this was when he was 18, so luckily she's not weird. Like many other people, she'd look at straight at the camera, and then with her hardening magic, she'd go USA. Claw. I'm joking. I hate it here. Anyways, um, yeah, bug. I hate bugs. Bugs are bugging me. But yeah, you get my point. Nebra would start to like still get angry, like I'll get her executed. Hey girl, you better not. You better not. I'm telling you now. She gets out of that cell, she's coming straight for this kid. She's pent up, dog. Pent up. Kind of like a. I don't know how to compare it, honestly. It's kind of like those crazy girls that really like their man's alive and kind of take like ownership of them, like they're mine, and they're kind of like dogs. She's kind of like that. She's getting like withdrawals or something. Don't ask me. I don't know how it works. That's how that's how Gummy explained it to me. Who's Gummy? He's a dude. I mean, given they're probably more brothers than anybody of us. And plus, I'll tell you this: if that Gummy guy, if he can go head to head with that black bull right there, and she'd go like and like steam would come out of her nostril as she would start to talk about Yami. Yami would put a like a his like eyebrows up, like kind of like how The Rock does. Uh, in swordsmanship and in magic, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy. I mean, they're close, but like they're not gonna do anything to each other romantically. Now, given they're like bros, so they would probably be like okay with like a smooch, but that's it. Why can't I smooch him? Both Noel and Nebra would both say that. Everyone look at them, at both of them, like switch between them. Yeah, I do realize he's injured, right? And he can't stop us. He can't run. Whatever. Anyways, she turned to everybody else as Nebra and Noel would just start glaring at each other. Well, you all better pick up a group, and we gotta take him with us too. We doubt she'll want us to take like a whole entire vat of her blood. Blood? Why are we taking blood? Her magic. Oh, okay. Uh, I got a guy. Not giving he ain't part of my crew, like squad, but we captured him. He explained stuff to us, like he knew Asta or something. So we'll take him. What? Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he just been here. Alright. It's Fonzel. He's injured, is all crap. Still beat up. I just came here for my wife, honestly. And there's people going to get her. Okay. Spatial magic portal would open. Come out her Dominita? Is that her name? I remember Code. Dominita Code or something like that. Something like that. I don't remember. I'm terrible with names. Unless they're like one of my favorite characters. Or voice actors, whatever it may be. Unless you're like one of my favorite, I'm not good with names. Especially people in my day-to-day life. Like I'm terrible with names. I just have terrible memory. Is a thing. Also dyslexic and stupid. I'm a lot of things. Yeah. So they would make their squad. Fonzel, Hunter, Domineta, Domic. What's the ice magic girl name? Oh God. Ice magic Black Clover. Korimoho. Uh, Mariella. Nope. Mariella. Yep, that girl. Mariella, Dominante, Funzel, Vanessa, and injured and not awake. Uh, Asta, Vanessa, Noel. Yeah, basically all of them, but plus Hunter. And Vanessa, who is also still there. They would crash in. Sup, we're crashing. What? Oh, you two. Hi. Get out. You all left me. I never want you back here again. Hunter would say, well, too bad, lady. Don't you dare call me a lady, you hooligan. But I'm gonna call you a lady all you want. All I want. What? See, this is why I kicked you out. This is why I didn't like you. You can't speak well. And you have a stupid accent. Why do you sound like a man now? I'm good with voices. Now you sound more like me than I do. You're not wrong. Why must I sound like this? This wasn't what I sounded like 5 seconds ago. Yeah, now you're me. Um, they would have an argument. Eventually, not Spade, Diamond, and the Eye of the Midnight Sun would arrive, right? And, well, this is where a deal would come through, and the Clover Kingdom's Magic Knights, plus multiple other people, this squad of people would say, hey, we'll help you deal with those folks if you heal our friend here. Asta, still tied and asleep. He was tied to a broom so he didn't fall off and no one had to hold him. Yeah. She would question this. She would say, why is your friend tied to a broom? Because we didn't want to hold him. Well, I would have. We're not letting you hold him, you creep. Why am I a creep? What did I do? You're talking weird about him. Who made you the boss? Girl. The name's Hunter. You better start using it. Good lord. I don't get why he could have just stayed in jail, honestly. With us. Would have been way better than out here, honestly. He's an idiot. But I love him. A lovable one. So you do love him. Not like that. More like a sibling. Good lord, lady. You all need to get your head checked out. No, we don't. I don't know. One of you is an alcoholic, and the other one is a level like a tsundere. What? Nothing. Who's the bird? We don't know. She's. It's been following around Austin for a while. Still not entirely sure. Yeah, that's not uncomfortable at all. Either way, you gonna accept our deal, mother? Finally. Fine, this once. And then you all are never to come here again. Yeah, no problem about that. I gotta go back to a jail cell after this anyways. What do you mean by that? Does it matter? Kinda does, you are my daughter. All of you are. Well, not all of you, clearly not all of you in this group, but you are my daughter. Why did your voice change? I wish I knew myself. But she would accept the deal using her blood recovery magic to heal Asta quickly, injuries going away, curses are gone as well. It would take a couple seconds before him actually starting to move, and then them forcibly waking him up by Hunter slapping him across the face multiple times with her hard-hitting magic. She would hard on him, her palm, and just crack. His jaw would break. He would die. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. She would just slap him. Just wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Right? One of them numbers. So he would do so. Quit. He would sit up and say, Hunter? Hey there, kiddo. Get up. Kiddo? Kiddo? We're nearly the same age. Does that matter? I mean, I would like it to matter, but I guess not. Good for you. Get up. Get ready to fight. My clothing. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. It's a gown. You look good in it. Does anyone have extra clothes? No, we never thought of it. Cool. I don't have any underwear under this, y'all do realize? Um, if this gets burnt up, I'll be nude. And he would look down and he would notice, I need something to cover my legs now. And as they would look down at them, multiple scars would cover them, like his entirety of his leg, like lower leg area. Jeez, you get them with Arya or something? No. It's happened when I was. Hey, you don't have to tell me. I was just teasing, okay? Don't worry about it. You're fine. I know. Okay. Well, Funzel would say, I'll go handle um Diamond myself. Diamond's here, Asta would say. Yeah, we gotta deal with these two. Whatever the Eye of the Midnight Sun is in the Diamond Kingdom. I'll handle them. The rest of you, do whatever you need to. Right. Just like old times, huh? We never fought with each other. Not what I meant. But either way, let's go, old friend. I'm not old. Plus, how are you out? Hey, they needed my help. What can I say? I'm a good hand. As her like she would start using her hard hitting magic, um, hard hitting magic invincible skin. That would start to turn her skin rocky and purple all the way up, eventually covering her face. And yeah, she would actually have her like normal clothing, this scandalous looking stuff, and us, everyone else would be in their normal clothings at the time of this, like, arc would happen. Asta would be in a gown, though, butt naked under it. Them all going their separate ways. Noelle, um, and well, people would go to deal with the fire, this being Noelle, uh, and other witches, and just a lot of people would go and handle the fire, while Asta, Hunter, would go for the Midnight Sun. Vanessa and Finner would go help with the fire as well. Man, I can't believe you're fighting in a gown. Can we not speak of this? It's embarrassing. Oh, I could only guess. Whoop. Light magic. Shrine of the constellations. Immediately the sky would light up like it would be in daylight. As a string of lights would go through, lighting up as all of the Midnight Sun members that would be there would look up as uh, beams of light would rain down on them continuously, just over and over again. Some would get through, but Hunter would go deal with them on her broom, flying through the air, dodging blasts of light, beams of light, and their attacks, so the broom didn't get destroyed. She could take them. She knew it could happen. She just didn't want the broom that she was riding on to break. So, as she would fly through, just taking people out one by one, Fauna would notice the one on the ground would most definitely be more destructive to the mass majority of the other members. The Shrine of the Constellations has ended by this point. Well, long time no see. Quiet, human, fire spirit magic, salamander's breath. Oh wow, that's not cool at all. Dark magic, black hollow. He would put it straight into the air as the salamander's breath, like fireball attack, would even come close to that small black orb. It would shoot up right at it and get absorbed into it. How dare you, human? Man, you keep on saying that like it's a bad thing. Well, I'd like to get this over with. I'm still quite in pain. Compound magic. Nyx's scythe of the moon. Whoa, cool spell. Hit me with it. I'm not hitting you with this. A scythe made of darkness, so a pitch black scythe would be made with a chain. What would be made with a chain of light? A chain made of light wrapping up and around the shaft of the scythe. Well, let's see how this goes. Up into the air. Fauna would notice this. Fire spirit magic. Salamander's breath. Another massive fireball would be hit. Well, would be made. As it would fly up into the air. As it would get closer and closer to Asta. Asta would say, "Ascend." It would grow in size as he would bring it down. It would make connection with the fireball, which it would disperse, absorb. You get my point. As it would come down, it would pierce the wing of the fire spirit salamander. As then the gold chain would be undone, and then at the end of the chain, a the last chain link would disappear and turn to a ball of light, which would fire down, hitting them. As it would make contact with Salamander, a bunch of smaller chains of light would wrap around this one creature, keeping it pinned down. Salamander, please try. Even though it would try to, it would not be able to. Fine then, please lend me your power. It wouldn't be able to, as it would be absorbed, like the magical power would be slowly absorbed into this massive scythe. How dare you? Spirit dive. I'm joking. Imagine though. Imagine. Kind of go hard. But either way, you get my point. Hunter would be done with the others, so she would just boom explode forward as she would say, "Hardening magic, full force, tear through." It's kind of like Luffy's attack against Kizaru, how his hand goes through his head, but not actually. But this time through the chest, but there's no hole, like actual wound. Well, that was neat. Good job. The scythe would shrink in size. The chain would wrap back around it as both of them would hear shit. Asta, help me. Foncel would arrive with new friends. Foncel? Oh, so you actually do know this guy? Yes, I do. He's one of the ones who trained me. He told me he was gonna leave, and I guess that was true. He was also only 4 years older than me. Never mind. I don't know him. I know of him, Actually, it would kind of be cool if they did know him because of Gummy, who is also a swordsman and a wind magic user. So never mind. They don't personally know each other. They know, well, they do know each other because they met because of Gummy. Um, Gummy would have introduced his friend, who just recently left Diamond, to them, um, and who's been on the run for the last couple of years, to the Partisan. So that's how they would know each other, and even Hunter would know him. Oh, I didn't recognize him at first. Now that he's running, nearly half naked, I do. He's strange. Asta would raise up his hand, a black orb, this being Black Hollow. He would say, "Release," and then yeah, multiple blasts of, well, one, a salamander's breath, and then just two other massive spells would just be fired at this man. Well, at Ladros. Which even he would, I know he would be able to, um, like, absorb him because he doesn't have an actual magic affinity. But I also feel like he wouldn't be able to because there's, in canon, in the actual story, anime, manga, there's only one salamander's breath. Only one attack he had to worry about. This time there's three. So I feel like even though he probably would be able to eventually, he would probably just be injured to the point where he would still be able to, like, um absorb it eventually, right? But yet he would be full capacity on his, like, mana on consumption, like, absorption. So I believe he couldn't absorb anymore. So the other two would just hit him full force right on the other one and defeat him. Not off him, but defeat him to where he's unconscious, defeated. Mars would just take him back to the Diamond Kingdom with him. Like, he would wake up during it, and, like, Mars would convince him, like, hey, let's change this place. Let's change it. Right. I feel like that's what would happen. Asta getting healed, feeling way, way better. I see no point, except for the fact that he has two magics for the Queen of the Witches to actually take control of him. Like, I feel like she would have the thought of it, but I also see her not doing it. I mean, if she did, Asta, even though he would go through with it, I doubt that with his with his recovery magic and Hunter being able to fight him, she would probably be able to defeat him because of the fact that she could probably just tank his like attacks and then that's it, and then just punching him out and punching her out, and then yeah, and then Asta's just playing out of her control, like because of plot, not because of plot, because Hunter threatening to off her own mother, she would just unrelease him. Yeah, sorry for such a quick like ending there. I've now realized that my issues with posting and them taking so long is because of the fact that they're always like over an hour long, and I don't know if like YouTube has a thing to where the more subscribers you get, the longer videos you can put up. I don't know if that's a thing. If you do know that, if that's a thing, please tell me. I need to know. Um, right. So until I get that under control and actually know what to do, I'm sad to say that we might have quicker endings, like when we're close to time. Um, Either way, um, hope you all enjoyed. That's where I'm gonna end it. Hunter would be put back into her like jail quarters, jail cell, right? Being put back in there. She would tell story, like the story of what happened, giving the other partisans the update on Asta, on how he is and how he's doing, about how he has a fangirl club, like a fan club, like a fangirl club. Yeah, the partisans would be quite happy. Like, good for him. Arya would be quite jealous in that factor, but it doesn't really bother her. She knows he. She knows he's mine. They can fight over him all they want, but he's mine. Kind of like a possessive type deal from her in that moment, right? Anyways, sorry for the background noise. Um, very sorry. And yeah, I hope to see y'all next time. Go vote on the poll, please. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening. And I'll see y'all next time. Roll the dice. Bye bye.